Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got something a bit new. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'm still ill. Sadly, I hope that I've recovered by now, but it appears I will not. So we're not doing our usual Moneyball save, Valencia save. That should be back by tomorrow, which is Friday. Today's Thursday, obviously. We've got a new experiment. It's our first experiment on FM21. The sickness, by the way, also explains why there's no face cam today, but also it's the kind of video that doesn't really need a reaction. So then, it's not a player experiment this time, it's not recreating a player experiment, nothing like that. Instead, it is, as we're going to jump right into it, drum roll please, Liverpool. You may be thinking, well, that's pretty boring. Unless you spotted it. They're in the National League North. They are also in the Champions League, because I couldn't fix that. For some reason, it would not let me take them out of the Champions League. We're trapping Liverpool in the Vanarama League North. I'll just show you their players. As you can see, their normal squad, their normal management, their normal staff are all still in place. The only thing I've done is I've swapped them with Southport. So you can see Southport are in the Premier League as opposed to the Vanarama National North. So we just swapped them around really simply. Transfers are still all allowed, contracts they can leave if they want to, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff is still in place. So what we're going to do in this episode, there'll probably be a few parts to this. In this episode then, we are going to go ahead and we're going to sim 1 year into the future. If we have a look at the Vanarama, if we have a look at the Vanarama National League North, you can see that there's a few teams. If we go ahead and look at the season preview, Liverpool are favourites at 1 to 91. The media dream 11 is the Liverpool starting 11. Ironically, Minamino and Milner in the team. We'll leave that as is and see if Liverpool do go on to cruise, as would be expected, to the title of the Vanarama National League North. Well, get on, sim in the head, and I'll be back with you in a moment. So then we are back, and as you can see, it is the 30th of May 2021, the end of Season 1, and one of the first things you might notice is Southport are indeed looking for a new manager in the Premier League. So let's see how they got on. Obviously not focused, but it's fun to have a quick look. 38 games, 0 wins, 1 draw against Burnley, and 37 losses, conceding a goal difference of 101, negative 101. That is obscene. Not really a shock, obviously expected for a team being brought up from the Vanarama North to the Premier League without any finances. Results-wise then, what was their worst result? They suffered a 5-1 loss to Leeds, 6-0 to United, 4-0 to City, Everton twice, Leeds 4-0 again, Palace 4-0, United 4-0, so 10 goals against United, 9 against Leeds. It's harsh. That is harsh. Chelsea, obviously the title winners by the looks of things. Southport actually did win the Sky Bet League 2 not so long ago. I don't know that. Obviously, I picked Southport because they're near Liverpool, so thought like it was going to be a good swap. But obviously, Chelsea there, as you can see, are the title holders. Southampton having a pretty good season, finishing 5th with Danny Ings being the top scorer. But let's have a look at our team of the episode. So then, as you can see, Liverpool did indeed finish first in the Vanarama National League North. Obviously, the playoffs are still yet to be played, but we're not interested in them. Because as you can see, champions automatically promoted Liverpool with 42 wins from 42, a goal difference of 126 with 126 points. Obscene. And as you can see from the player stats, they have dominated. Alisson with the joint most clean sheets, joint second with Alvarez and Town. Third there is Kieran Kelleher, obviously the Liverpool youngster who's made in the squad a lot recently in the real world. Jordan Henderson leads assists with 14, joint first with Junio Quintrera from York City, and Sadio Mane just one off in third. And the top 3 average ratings are all Liverpool players, with Paul Glatzel being one of them, interestingly. And top scorers as well, Salah with 20, Jota with 18. Glatzel's made 28 appearances, scored 10 goals. That is impressive. Obviously, the youngster not yet made his impact in the squad. It just recently got injured as well, so he's out for a bit of time, which is quite a shame. But let's see how Liverpool did get on. So as you can see, they kept hold of most of their players, it seems. Let's have a look at their transfer history really quickly. If we sort by date, or most recent, just 2 transfers out and 2 transfers in, it seems. Michael McGovern from Norwich for 24,500. He is a backup goalkeeper. And Maxime Collin from Birmingham, who is a fullback cover, has made just 6 appearances. McGovern has made 1. And then outgoings then, Adrian left for Getafe for 1 million future fee, and Divock Origi left for Roma for 17.75. I think that's probably a good deal for both parties, really. But that seems about it. Let's have a look. If we have a look at some records, we'll have a look at this season. First in the Vanarama National League North, obviously we know that. Biggest win then, a 9-0 win against Telford. Let's have a look who were the goal scorers in that game. 20 shots on target from 33. Sadio Mane getting 2 goals. Goal from Henderson, Nico Williams, 2 from Salah, 2 from Jota, and 1 from Shaqiri. And what's that? 4 players getting a 10.0 rating. And 5 players above at a 7. Williams getting a 9.8. Alisson getting a 7.5 in goal. 1 shot from Telford. That is absolutely unreal. What else is there? Biggest defeat, Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. So maybe let's see how they got on in that Champions League. So then, as you can see, they did indeed top Group D with 14 points from their 6 games, winning 4 against Benfica and Ludogorets, not conceding a goal there, and then drawing twice with Celtic, home and away. In the knockout round, how did they get on there? Let's have a look in tree mode. So they were indeed knocked out 2-0. Atleti, we know that they lost 1-0, so 1-0 in both legs. Atleti did in fact go to the final before losing to Bayern, who reclaimed their title for back-to-back seasons. City knocked out in the semi-finals on away goals after beating Chelsea in a 6-5 thriller, and Man United, Ajax 6-0. That is an absolute monster of a game. Some really good, tasty fights in that tree, but Liverpool were knocked out in the last 16. And so then you can see they also won the FA Cup, and the FA Community Shield, and the Build Base FA Trophy. So in the FA Cup then, they beat Southampton comfortably by the looks of things. If we have a look at stages, we'll have a look at the tree. So then if we look at the FA Cup from the 3rd round onwards, because I can't be bothered, to be honest, to go that far back. So they beat 3-0 against Southampton in the final, 4-0 in the 3-2 in the semi-final, against Manchester United, 4-0 in the quarter-final against Fleetwood, beating Newcastle 1-0 and Brentford 2-1, and Derby 2-0. They did play a lot in the FA Cup though, obviously being quite low down in the divisions. If we have a look at their schedule then. So they entered the FA Cup in the first round against Ebbsfleet, in which they won 3-0. And as you can see, there's a lot of green. Just 2 losses all season. That is absolutely unreal. Both against Atleti Madrid. Just those 2 losses then, which is astonishing. Obviously, we know they went 42-0 in the Vanarama National League North, but also going unbeaten in all competitions. And looking at their squad then, you can see not really a lot of big names out. A few players in, so Michael McGovern and Nico Williams playing right back instead of Trent. How many games did he play? He played 20 and Trent played 16. So Nico has actually become the first choice right back. That's quite interesting. Kostas Tsimikas, 23. Robertson making just, if I can find him, making just 16. I think international duty may have an impact on this. Obviously, they don't get breaks when it is international duties. They don't get an international break. They play through it. So maybe that's perhaps why. Thiago then, how many he played? Just 9 times in the league. Now this is where it gets interesting. So Thiago isn't wanted. Jota is wanted by Premier League sides. Van Dijk isn't. Joe Gomez is. Nico Williams is wanted. He's loaned actually. Gini Wijnaldum wanted by a lot of teams, transfer and end of contract. But a lot of the side are wanted. Mohamed Salah wanted by Barcelona, Joel Matip, PSG, Naby Keita, PSG, Barcelona, Tottenham, Mane, Barcelona, Madrid, Minamino. So that is what's going to be interesting as we go forward, is seeing, as you can see, a lot of wanted players. So we'll see if Liverpool can keep hold of them. So probably sim 2 seasons in, see if they can get back into the league system again, and see if they can keep hold of their most important players. So then, I hope you enjoyed today's video then. Sorry it's not what we normally expect. As you can tell, quite ill, mentioned it earlier. But if there's anything I missed, drop a comment, I will check it out next time. Other than that, don't forget to check out the links in the description, hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when new videos go live every 4 PM Monday to Friday. Check the links for the Twitter, Twitch, Discord, all that fun stuff in the description below. Other than that then, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time.